When I was 16 years old, my family was, there were political unrest and problems in Cuba. My family used to have a farm, so I was raised in a farm environment and a simple life. It was a village next to it. Most of the village, people from the village used to work at my grandpa's farm. So I was raised in that environment. Things changed. I was taken in the middle of the night to this camp one day, and I was placed there. And there it was hard, it was difficult. We had to work 12, 15 hours a day, no pay. You're staying there, you live there. It's not a prison, but it's a place where you can't get out. And I was there, and I was used to work there, and there were real good people there in the same condition. There were doctors and poets, writers, thinkers. I was exposed to them really early in life too, and some of them were pastors. They were there because of their faith, and they did introduce me to Christ there. I had a little Bible, New Testament, that I used to bury on the ground, because that was the only thing I had to read, and I didn't want them to take it away from me. So I would hide it, put it in a little plastic bag and hide it on the ground, on the tree, at the root of the tree, and go and read it when no one was around, because it was hard, it was difficult. And I would pray to God, if you deliver me from here, I'll serve you for life. Political prisoners could leave to a third country if they had a visa. And even though I wasn't in prison, I was in a camp, working camp or labor camp, I took advantage of that because I was under the status of political prisoner. So I was able to take advantage of that, and that's how I left. I got the Jamaican visa. So Jamaica took me in, and then I was able to come here as a refugee, political refugee. Yeah. I started working at the bank. I was a teller, then operations. I went all the way to operations officer before I went into full-time ministry. Been in the ministry for 30 years, preaching in Latin America, holding crusades, festivals, events. And my life has never been the same. I could never imagine that from being in a little village in the middle of nowhere, I was going to be able to do what I've been doing in the last few years.